What's up, everybody? It's Joe from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're riding high in January. We were busy. We're taking bomb trades. This is old this week. Check out empiremusic.com for all the good stuff. Now, I will tell you, I'm going to just jump to the front of the line here. Watch new this week on Monday with Anthony. Big Martin stuff. Big Martin stuff. I'm really excited. We are your spot for this. Just remember who brought it to you first. It was us. I'm really excited. So let's get it together. 9 a.m. Whenever that, I think that email comes about 9 a.m. That's about right. Set your watch by it, and let's get that video to it. This is gonna be super exciting. So that's awesome. We got killer trades. We have so many trades right now. We were still working through from the holidays. Bananas. I got a 6 set up. I got a super limited. I got some Rickenbacker. I got Gibson custom shop. Man, I got all sorts of good stuff. We want your trades, of course. Hit us up. Call us to the shop, 412-343-5299. You can chat with us through the site. All you need to know is about your guitar, the serial number. Give us we'll ask basic condition questions. We get your trade. We'll pay for a label to get it here. Make it easy. So that's where almost let's say, well, that's not true. There are 1 or 2 trades in here, but for the most part, I'd probably say 80% of our trades come from outside of our area, just through UPS labels. So we'll get you fixed up. Let's get cooking. Start off K14 CE, Builder's Edition Taylor. A really beautiful instrument, torrefied, Sitka top, beautiful Hawaiian koa back and sides, shaded edge burst, bound all the way around. The Builder's Edition guitars are really great because they have some, I think, Andy's designs are like very player forward. He's a great guitar player, so he thinks about things he wants. You obviously have the armrest. You have chamfered edges here, which is hand rolled, beveled edges, very comfortable. Ergonomic bridge, so nice and comfortable bridge. The reduced heel. So when you play up high, shred, you're playing Sweet Child of Mine. Can't be stopped on your Taylor acoustic. Easy up there because there's that heel is nice and reduced. Strap button. Don't cry about the strap button. Come on. It's like if you're playing on stage, having the strap button here with the reduced heel doesn't make any sense. So we have to have it here on this one. So come on, get it together. Goto tuners, ebony fingerboard and bridge, V-class bracing, expression system too. One of the sweetest sounding, I think, when I think of Andy's, what he's done for Taylor, this guitar, specifically the K14 Builder's Edition, I think is like one of his great feats. Beautiful instrument. This is a 2018 model. Lots of photos on the site. Beautiful guitar. Factory case, of course. Next, this is the one I was most excited to show you. This is a 1990 Rickenbacker 370 12 RM, the Roger McGuinn limited edition. This thing is baller. This model was introduced in 1989. They made 1,000 of them. This one was produced in 1990. This is number 959 of 1,000. Toaster pickups, of course. Babinga fingerboard, maple body, maple neck. I'm sorry. This is a walnut. No, Babinga fingerboard, walnut stripe through the 5-piece neck there. Look at that with the 3-piece neck with the extra wings on the headstock. Look at those very easy to string guitars. Look at all those tuners. No problem to string that. Our techs, Aaron, Joe downstairs, love doing these. Like Roger used these guitars, this style guitar with the birds. Obviously, Roger's a super influential player. He's had tons of cool signature models. He's done 7 strings. He's done this 12 string. Just some really amazing stuff. Classic Rick tones here. No trick. Very sleek neck. This is the skinniest 12 string neck you'll find on earth. Stereo out so you can split this bad boy up and do all the good Rickenbacker stuff. Hit it up. This one won't last. This is a really rare guitar. It was fun to come into it. Yeah, pretty sweet guitar. Hooked somebody up on a nice trade too. So they got what they wanted. We got what you need here. Nice Rickenbacker. Next up, 2022 American Pro 2 Strat. Black, mint guard, maple neck, maple fingerboard, of course. Look at that, all one lovely piece. The skunk stripe. V-Mod 2 pickups. As I always tell people, with the American Pro 2 line, think of this as the gold standard for their production guitars, right? No one walked into the Fender, your local guitar store in 1961 and saw 17 series of Fender guitars. It was the black one, the white one, and the sunburst one. You shut up and took it. Now, this line, it gives us the idea that you should be able to walk in, take this guitar out of Empire Music after our techs do their full pro setup, and you should be able to play this in any scenario and sound amazing. Push knobs, which lets you bring your neck pickup in the bridge in second position, so you can fatten that tone up there. Original hard case, trem arm with it, of course. Killer from our boy James. who trades in. Tons of guitars here, so appreciate that. Next up, Les Paul Custom Silverburst. Oh God, this guitar is awesome. Mahogany body, maple back and sides. You will get ripped playing this guitar. You can just do some curls here. Let me feel the burn. Gotta work off those last 16 years of weight gain that I've put on here. So the Gibson Custom Shop, 490 and 498 T pickups in this, unpotted. This is like something I always like to talk about with the, I'm sorry, yeah, unpotted. No, 490s and 98s are potted. Disregard. I haven't Custom Shop SG unpotted. My brain's whirling this morning. I'm excited about this Monday launch. Ebony fingerboard bridge. This bad boy is heavy. It rips. If you think of the Adam Jones guitar, like the late 70s Les Paul Custom, that's the era this is from. It's super clean shape. Our guy Ryan traded this in. It's just a gorgeous instrument. Save big on it. Really well maintained. Pretty kick-ass. Now, let's talk about this. This is an early 2000s Gibson Custom Shop Les Paul SG Standard. This has custom Bucker 3, Alnico 3s in it. These are unpotted. And I always like to tell the story because, you know, when the pickups were unpotted in this era, you know, you got all these crazy harmonics and overtones. And that's always like the mojo people are talking about with vintage guitars. Obviously, as the gain that players continue to use increase, those cool harmonics turned into crazy squeals that were kind of uncontrollable by the sound guys. So potted pickups became the thing. This one's unpotted, super lightweight, mahogany body, orange drop capacitors, rosewood fingerboard, classic pineapple on that headstock. That's the ticket. This has got just the right amount of aging. Look at that fade. It's crazy. Like, I think early 2000s, about 20 years old. Natural fade happening. VOS finish. I love SGs. So this gets me going. Grab this one. This definitely won't last. These are really, really popular. A ton of value in this guitar. Next up, a 63. Look at this. We got a little sister to the Sunburst, the one I showed you last week. Olympic White 63, Custom Shop P-Bass 62, hand-wound pickups, 7.5-inch fingerboard radius, rosewood board, maple neck, 60s oval C-neck. This is a Journeyman finish here. I'm going to put them side by side right on the wall over here, and then they're going to hang out and they can chat about the 60s. One of the most, obviously, classic, I'm so wound up today. One of the most classic sounding instruments on earth of any style of instrument, with P. Now last, the Warwick Rock Bass Alien acoustic bass, 5-string. You don't have one of these in your collection. Occasionally we find a unicorn. Sometimes they're unicorns because they're hard to find. Sometimes they're unicorns because not that many people need them. But for those of you that do, we do get calls on acoustic basses sometimes. This is really cool because it's very thin, but it's still got the size, you know, the width to give you good tone. Shadow electronics, solid spruce top, laminated walnut back and sides. Kind of got your thumb rest right here. Super clean. It's just a cool, I mean, this is like one of those things where it's like, I don't know if I'd spend, you know, $2,000 on one, $800, killing. Anthony took this on trade. It plays super nice. The, you know, Warwick makes a couple tiers of instruments, but this is definitely something that if you own and used in your studio or live, it would never let you down. It sounds great plugged in. I heard the guys testing it out when it came through setup. So pretty sick overall. So that's the instruments in this week. Next week I have, man, next week I've got boutique electrics. I've got boutique acoustics next week because they're all in, right in that hidden room there. Don't show them, Brent. All in our office. They're just waiting to get the photos through and the processing and the setup's all done, but they're all there. Some really kick-ass stuff. But, so I want your trade-ins, of course. Go to the site, yada, 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 chat me, text me. Monday is where it's at. Martin Monday. Martin Monday. I'm going to give you Martin Monday. Martin Monday. Get into your brain that you, or if you're an acoustic guitar lover, we've got something huge for you. We're really, really excited. We're gearing up for NAMM. Stuff starting now. We're stoked. Get your trade-ins to us. Chat with us through the site. This is Old This Week.